subhanahu wa ta'ala to answer our dua and to help our brothers and sisters in Palestine and everywhere else in the Muslim world. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us all shifa and to keep us always healthy and on the straight path. The month of May is almost over, and I have completely forgotten to remind everyone to nominate the youth of the month. So please do so again, parents. You can choose one of your children who is a teenager to be the youth of the month, inshallah, and we will do some kind of draw and pick one of those youth to acknowledge them and give them a gift. So since I forgot, we'll give a few days more, inshallah. So if anyone is interested, please send me your child's name on my WhatsApp or phone or something like that, any text message, and we can add them, inshallah ta'ala. And next Friday, we'll try to do the draw, inshallah. Again, it's a way from us to try to make a connection with the youth and to get them more interested in the masjid and what's happening in the masjid. And again, we want the parents to be interested and involved as well, inshallah. So we were talking about Surah Yaseen. We said when the angel Israfil alayhi salam blows in the horn, everyone comes back to life, everyone comes out of the grave. And some people will say, قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا, who brought us out of this place of slumber. Marqad, ruqud, is when someone is in deep sleep. This is called marqad or ruqud. So how do we understand that they were in deep sleep, in slumber, while we know that the barzakh, which is the world of the grave, which is believed to be a different dimension. We explained this before, one of the theories that explains that. Of course, this is ilm al-ghayb, and the knowledge of the unseen is very limited, because we know barzakh is on the earth, like the world of the jinn, it's on the earth. Like the angels who are with us, they are around us, they protect us by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لهم معقبات من بين يديه ومن خلفه يحفظونه من أمر الله in Surah Al-Ra'd. 10 angels, each one of us have to protect us. So where do these creatures of Allah live? Different dimensions, but they all are on the earth with us. Same thing with the barzakh. When somebody dies, they move on to that world of barzakh. And we know for sure, without a doubt, hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, or more than one hadith, talks about either punishment or reward. A person will be showed his place in Jannah, or a person will be showed his place in hellfire, God forbid. So how will they say when Israfil blows in the horn, alayhi salam, how can we come out of this place of slumber? Which means they were sleeping. How do we understand this ayah? Their statement indicates that they were sleeping. But we just said people don't sleep in the barzakh. They are either in punishment or in pleasure. The day of judgment is very scary for everyone. Getting close to the answer. So first of all, we need to know, yes?
Well, the thing is, when we go to sleep, regular sleep, it's like a form of death. When we wake up, we don't know what time it is or how long we've been sleeping, anything like that. And when we wake up on the day of judgment, it's going to be similar. We had no sense of where we were.
Not exactly. There is a similarity between sleep and death, which we call the sleep the minor death, because again the soul leaves the body and comes back again when a person wakes up. But the difference is when somebody is sleeping, the dreams you might have, they all are dreams after all. But in the grave you see haqq, you see the truth. It's not dreaming anymore. When a person dies, that's when كَشَفْنَا عَنْكَ غِطَاءَكَ, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Qaf. This cover which was on your eyes, on your senses, will be taken away. You can see angels, you can see jinn, you can see hellfire and Jannah from your spot in the barzakh. So it's real. It's not like a dream and then you wake up from the dream. even though there is a similarity again, when they were looking at their places, of course, first of all, are we talking about good people or bad people? No, this ayah. يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا. Sounds for sure. يا ويلنا. No, good people will not say يا ويلنا. Woe be to us or curse be to us. When somebody curses about himself, that means he's not prepared for that day. So we're talking about bad people here. من بعثنا من مرقدنا, who resurrected us from our place of slumber, which means they know because they were looking at their places in hellfire. In the grave, they are looking at the place. But they thought there is still time. You know, when you know, God forbid, something bad is going to happen, you wish that this never happens, right? The time still keeps going, keeps going. When they say, I don't know, somebody told me this, if it's true or not, we get all kind of stories, that this guy who was very sick, and he came to the United States, I think he's from Egypt or one Muslim country, for medical treatment. The doctors told him, or one doctor told him, we tried everything. You have like 3, 4 months. You might want to go back to your family and sit with them, enjoy whatever left of your life. So the guy, of course, got very depressed, obviously, after this news. And this is what we're saying. When you know something bad is going to happen, you wish that this never happens. So he went back to his house and in the Muslim country, and he just sat there at home, not going anywhere. Of course, I mean, somebody tells you you have 4 or 5 months left. Well, you're not going to have the mood to go and enjoy your life. And until one of his friends came to visit him, and he said, "Why are you so depressed? If you have a short time left, go enjoy your life." I mean, of course, not in the haram way. 4 or 5 months left, and I mean, passed, and nothing happened. 1 year passed, nothing happened. 2 years, he still lives. 15 years, he still lives. So he got upset, this guy, after 15 years. He said, that guy, doctor, told me you have 5 months. I'm gonna go tell him that he ruined my life. I'm waiting for this to happen, and 15 years passed, and he's still here. Of course, this is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, I'm gonna go back to the doctor and told him that he was wrong and he ruined my life. So he came back. When he asked about the doctor, said the doctor passed away. So the one who died was the doctor, and the guy, the patient, it's all in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the point here is when those people come out of the grave and they see how bad the real day of judgment is, they compare it to the life in the barzakh as if they were sleeping. The comparison in the barzakh is nothing compared to the real day of judgment. And that's why they say we wish if we just stay there, even though what they are going through there is terrible as well. But because the day of judgment is way more terrifying, they feel that they just woke up from this slumber. Of course, for some people, when the day of judgment comes, as soon as they get out of the grave, there will be an angel waiting for them. And they will say, don't worry, come with us, everything is covered. And we gave an example before. When you are traveling to one of these countries, when they give you a lot of hard time at the customs, in the airport, and you see a long line and everything, and then one guy says from the side, come here, I'll take you from a different route to the VIP, basically. So some people, the day of judgment for them, of course, it will be scary at a certain time for everyone. But then after that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them the mercy, and it's mentioned in Surah إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا. The angels will come to them, don't be scared, don't be sad, وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون. This is from the very beginning when the day of judgment starts. So this is Surah فصلت, right? فصلت. May Allah make us from them, inshallah. We'll continue next time. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت